Big profits and a few fines along the way.
Yeah, just more than 1 year after sports betting became illegal here in our state. How are gaming companies holding up to state regulations?
Our investigator Sarah Goldenberg takes a look.
Sports betting is in full swing across Ohio, nearly all of it online, with more than $7.6 billion wagered on sports statewide during 2023. So did that first year bring a learning curve when it came to regulation? 19 Investigates reached out to the Ohio Casino Control Commission to find out. We learned the regulatory agency issued more than $1.3 million in fines to gaming companies operating sports books in Ohio in 2023. Here's Jessica Franks, Director of Communications.
Many of these companies obviously operate, in multiple jurisdictions all across the United States. And so, they just weren't used to having to have very specific requirements met for Ohio.
You may remember Caesars, DraftKings, and BetMGM faced violations in just the first few months of sports betting last year. The Ohio Casino Control Commission found their advertisements lacked, quote, the required responsible gambling message and or claimed free or risk-free promotions or bonuses when patrons were required to incur a loss or risk their own money to obtain the promotion. Caesars and BetMGM each paid $150,000 in fines, and DraftKings paid $500,000 to resolve two separate cases, including mailing advertisements to people under 21 years old. We found the commission also took administrative action last year for 3 more gaming companies. Penn Sports Interactive faced a $250,000 fine for advertising on or targeting the area of an Ohio college or university campus and targeting people under 21 years old, which is against state law. PlayUp Interactive faced a $90,000 fine for offering online gaming products to Ohioans in violations of state law. And Hollywood Casino Columbus faced a $200,000 fine for, the commission said, a pattern of non-compliance with security staffing at the casino. That sanction, we're told, was casino gaming related.
We have seen really improved compliance, and that's the goal here at the commission. Our goal is always compliance.
All of these cases were settled with the Ohio Casino Control Commission, and other remedial actions were taken. We'll continue to watch how sports betting plays out this year in Ohio. Reporting in downtown Cleveland, Sarah Goldenberg, 19 News.
Okay, Sarah, and if you think you may have a gambling problem or know someone who does, you can reach out to the free Problem Gambling Helpline or through pausebeforeyouplay.org.